Hi, I'm Jennifer Moore with the Mosby Heritage Area Association, following up on our previous video in Clark County at Mount Carmel Church, which you can see behind me. I am at the intersection of Route 50, the Ashby's Gap Turnpike, which you can probably hear, and Route 606, Mount Carmel Road. If you pan over that way, you can see the United Daughters of the Confederacy monument to the battle that took place here in 1865. So we know from our local diarist, Catherine Brown, that the winter of 1864-1865 was particularly tough here in the Clark and Fauquier and Loudoun sort of tri-county area. People were feeling the hopelessness of the war, they were starving, and they were in poverty. So on February 8, 1865, Mosby's Rangers, who were pretty much in charge out here, needed to boost morale. It was a snowy winter, and so they organized a fox hunt, which 100 men participated in, along with 100 hounds. So the fox hunt was very much enjoyed, and there was some morale boosting at that time. So February 18, 1865, a New York and Pennsylvania cavalry unit under Major Thomas Gibson arrived in the area. They split up. Some of the group went into Upperville searching for Mosby's Rangers to capture. They visited the home of Adolphus Dolly Richards called Green Garden outside of Upperville. They did not find Dolly Richards because he was hiding behind a wall panel. And then they returned unsuccessful to Ashby's Gap in Fauquier, Paris. So that, of course, alerted the Rangers that there was a unit looking for them, and Dolly Richard collected 40 of Mosby's Rangers. Now, when the Union arrived in Paris and Fauquier County, they somehow found 2 barrels of whiskey, which they made light work of, became quite intoxicated, and on the next morning, February 19th, when they were receiving orders to move out, some of the men were in no condition to pack up and move out and were left behind. So Major Thomas Gibson and some of his Union cavalry made their way down the Ashby's Gap Turnpike West and arrived here at Mount Carmel Church, where they were interrupted by Dolly Richards and 40 of Mosby's Rangers. Now, what happened was a Confederate victory, and it is very much credited to the fact that Mosby's Rangers used Colt pistols. Mosby's Rangers lost 1 man dead, 1 man wounded. The Union cavalry lost 90 men wounded, captured, or killed, including Major Thomas Gibson himself. Mosby would later claim that was the most brilliant thing our men ever did. So this was a Confederate victory. And then on February 20th, 1865, the following day, the Rangers entered Paris and Fauquier County to applause. But everyone remarked that even the applause was subdued. It was slightly an enjoyable victory. Everyone was glad for the victory, but they acknowledged that the greater war was probably a loss. And so they were very subdued in their applause. Thank you so much for tuning in.